Blind man 34 can now see after having his tooth implanted in his eye in science fictiony surgery. A blind man can see for the first time in more than 20 years after undergoing a rare tooth in eye surgery. Brent Chapman 34 of North Vancouver, Canada lost his vision when he was 13 years old after experiencing an extremely rare allergic reaction to ibuprofen known as Stevens-Johnson syndrome. The illness left him blind in both eyes, and he spent the next 2 decades seeking out treatments to restore his vision. None of the treatments Chapman tried proved successful long-term, which is when he ultimately connected with Dr. Greg Maloney, an ophthalmologist at Providence Health Care's Mount St. Joseph Hospital in Vancouver. Maloney suggested the rare tooth in eye procedure on Chapman's right eye. The surgery, which was developed in the 1960s and has only been performed on several hundred people worldwide, entails multiple steps. The patient's tooth is pulled and then flattened, and a small hole is then drilled in the center. A prosthetic lens is fitted over the hole, and the tooth is ultimately placed at the front of the patient's eye where they can see through the new lens. Maloney explained that a tooth from the patient is used because it decreases the chances that the body will perceive the object as a foreign body and reject it. Usually the reaction is shock and surprise and frank disbelief that the procedure even exists, Maloney told the outlet while discussing the treatment. Chapman said that he too initially thought the procedure sounded like something out of a movie. It kind of sounded a little science fiction-y. I was like, who thought of this? Like, this is so crazy, he told. However, the results spoke for themselves. Chapman told the outlet that he was immediately able to perceive his hands moving in front of him when he woke up from the surgery, and had 20/40 or 20/30 vision in the eye after it had fully healed. I feel fantastic, Chapman said while speaking about the results of his surgery to WABC, adding, vision comes back and it's a whole new world. Chapman also told WABC that the moment he was first able to see Dr. Maloney was an emotional experience for them both. When Dr. Maloney and I made eye contact, we both just burst into tears. I hadn't really made eye contact in 20 years, he recalled. People reached out to Mount St. Joseph Hospital for comment on Saturday, September 13th, but did not receive an immediate response.